Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and yep, I'm still going through my collection and showing it off piece by piece and brand by brand and type of collectible by type of collectible. And I have a few RC and pullback and release items to show off. And thankfully it's just a small part of my collection, so this won't be too terribly long. I know my other videos tend to go a little long, so without further ado, let's get right into it. The first one, before I point my camera down to show the other, well, I guess maybe I don't really have to point my camera down for this, but the first one, at any rate, to show is this guy. So I picked this up from a pawn shop in the local area. Uh, it's kind of not in the world's best condition. I see where there's some pulling going on. If you notice, there's some separation here that probably shouldn't be there. We're missing our tail, and it looks like we're missing the goggles that go with him. I see the little holes where they would have been set on the head, but we still have it. I might replace this later on to get one that is actually a whole piece. But apparently, someone had fun with it. Of course, being released back when the Riders series was coming out, and I'm glad to have it. It kind of sits way up on the top of my shelf, but I would love to have it. It doesn't have the remote control either. I don't think it better not have any. Okay, it doesn't have any batteries in it. Thank goodness. The last thing you want in something like this is for the batteries to leak, because that can really destroy a lot of things. Not the item. I should say the item notwithstanding, it can damage other things around it if the leak is bad enough. And then I've often talked about that place called Tokyo that's in the state that I live in, the store. But there I came across the pullback and release cars from Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I have this one. And then from the same series, I also have Tails. And then I also have Shadow. Now, this, of course, it's from a bigger line of collection that did not involve Sonic-related items. I would say that they probably released. I haven't really looked it up, but I think they released the other vehicles that were available in them, but they had other drivers from other franchises within what was represented within that game. So those are really the only pullbacks that I have, the only RC that I have. In fact, this guy, I have to admit, this is the only jet item that I actually have. I need to get a little bit more jet into my collection and fill it out a little bit more, and the other Babylonian rogues too. I mean, I have Wave in the GE plush part of my collection, but that's really about all the representation of the Babylonian rogues that I have right now. So we're filling that out still. But like I said, short video. Now, with all the pullback cars that are coming out, it might be a little bit longer video than next time I update this than I had before, probably in a year or two, because I don't want to do this. I've been doing this for about 5 months now, 4 months, making these videos. So we don't want to overdo it and load the channel up with repeats, except for every couple of years, to update those specific parts of my collection. So that's all I've got for you today. A nice, simple, short video. Probably refreshing after all of the really long videos that I put out typically. All right, have a good one, everyone, and we'll see you soon.